On the eve of the 15th Division I season of men's lacrosse at Robert Morris University, we talk with head coach Drew McMinn heading into his 8th season as head honcho, and obviously has had quite a few more as an assistant at the program. I guess maybe I should start with a happy anniversary. I mean, it is a tremendous achievement to be going for 15 years, you know, building a program from scratch at a small school. Just what does that mean to you, that number, that 15th anniversary?
Yeah, I mean, it just, again, is a reminder of the traditions of our program and all the people that have come before us. And, there's certainly a lot of people that laid the groundwork for where we are now as a program. And dating back to 2005, a lot of those guys are still in the picture and coming back and supporting us, game after game. So, it really is just another reminder of just everything we've gone through as a program to get to where we are today.
Did you envision way back when you started out as an assistant that in the year 2019 you would be marking 8 years as a head coach and coming off the team's first playoff championship, for that matter, having something big and monumentous to celebrate?
Yeah, I mean, certainly not something that was perfectly planned out, but again, being from Pittsburgh and having the opportunity when I graduated college to start here at Robert Morris as an assistant, it just has always made sense, and it's been pretty special to me to be in my backyard here, so to speak, of where I grew up. So.
This team lives in the moment, and it does as good a job of that as any team in the NCAA. Gotta ask about 2018, though, at least once. Favorite memory, favorite moment, what have you?
Yeah, I mean, I think the same thing we all talk about as a team. It's just, the celebration, of being able to win that conference championship for the first time. And, certainly we were upset with not being able to continue our season further into the NCAA tournament. But, the thing we really pride ourselves in as a program at, as you know, is just the relationships and, the guys to be able to have the experience on and off the field that they get through our program. So just to see them, have that all come together and, to see the joy on their faces and realizing how tight that we've been throughout that whole process was what was really most special about last year.
To that point, just kind of staying with that, how good of a job have the guys done in terms of being able to turn the page and stay focused on 2019, even with the buzz and the mania at the end of last year, and obviously the high expectations leading into this year?
Yeah, I don't think we could do much better of a job, to be honest. I mean, our guys really have not had that be much of a part of our conversation this year. I mean, we know that the past is behind us, and, as you said, our philosophy is to always stay focused on the moment and the task at hand, and, it's more about today and what we need to do to get ourselves better than, looking back on last year. So, that's something that obviously there's a lot of pride in for our program and everybody that's been a part of it, but, we're focused on making sure that we take care of just being the best team we can be now.
Would you call this a good preseason, for lack of a better word, a productive preseason? You got to scrimmage at Ohio State. You got to scrimmage a couple of teams this past weekend. How do you feel about what you guys were able to get done leading into the opener?
Yeah, I feel like it's been a great preseason for us. I mean, we scrimmaged only 8 days into practice with Ohio State, so I thought that was something that we really benefited from. Just kind of, per se, throwing ourselves into the fire there without having a lot of practice, but that always kind of shows what you need to work on right off the bat, and I felt that gave us that experience, and we were able to take a little bit more time in between our other outside scrimmages to work on those things, and certainly felt like we just got a lot of run with 2 games last weekend, and it's all prepared us to lead into the season.
And you've got a very capable leadership group this season, some guys who have been through a lot of the experiences you talked about, Schmidt, Gibson, Evelyn, and Ewing. It can't have been easy to pick captains this year, I would imagine. A lot of capable guys. What made those 4 stand out, so to speak?
Yeah, again, another tradition of our program, we've always let the guys play a large part in that selection process, and we have it that the seniors, who all members of the team that want to go for that position, have to get up in front of the team and kind of speak their, give their campaign speech, so to speak, and we did have just a large group of guys that I think everybody in the room would have felt extremely comfortable with, but in the end, the guys that got voted, we certainly could not be more confident in what they're going to be able to do leading us moving forward.
In February of 2018, you played at Penn State, which you are about to do this weekend to kick off your 2019 season. You got a win that ended up kind of being a springboard for last season, sent you on your way to the postseason and whatnot. In what ways is this Penn State team similar to, or as the case may be, different from the team that you played and beat in Happy Valley a year ago?
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of similarities. I mean, their defensive personnel and their goaltender all return, and, you know, schematically they're very similar. And, you know, on the offensive side of the ball, there's a couple new faces for them. They return Grant Ament, who, you know, was injured last year. So that's certainly a little bit of a difference from a personnel standpoint. But, you know, again, we feel like there's going to be a lot of similarities with what we've seen in the past, and obviously that's the same for us as well. So looking forward to just another exciting game.
To be successful Saturday and beyond, and to exceed what the team accomplished last year, to get back to NECs, to win, to make noise in the NCAA tournament, all that stuff, the 2019 Colonials need to do what?
We'll focus on today. Yeah, if we take care of today and have that mindset every morning getting up to do the best we can on every given day, then we'll let the rest of the pieces fall into place.
Well, today is Wednesday, February 6th, for your information, 3 days from the Lid Lifter. And again, Penn State will be providing the competition. Ready or not, another season of Robert Morris lacrosse is here, and they'll get it going at Panzer Stadium this approaching Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. Thank you, head coach Drew McMinn.
Thanks, Matt.